The PVL All-Filipino Conference is down to 5 game days in the elimination round. A lot is at stake, which is why key players need to step up their game if they want to advance into the semifinals. With us to talk about which players have the most on their shoulders is PVL Analyst, of course, Jamie Lavitoria. And Jamie, what does that mean? Most in their shoulders, and they have to step up. Just in general, why do they have to step up?
Well, we're down to the last part of the eliminations, right? So every game counts, every point matters. So the people that I'm going to talk about are the people that need to bring their A game starting tomorrow.
Yeah, because the players that you did mention, so we have a list over here. The players that you did mention are already established stars in many sense. So I'll start off first with Akari. 2-4, number 7 in the conference so far. And you picked Dindin Manabat. Not necessarily a dream conference for her.
That's right.
But then you take a look at the potential of what she could do and what she could be for this team in particular. What are we looking for?
That's right. So they defeated Cherry Tigo in 5 sets in their last game. So Dindin Manabat has to do more in the upcoming games. Not that she's not doing enough, but because her team is very young, she's taking the footsteps of their import last year, Priscilla Rivera.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shoes to fill in, right?
Yeah.
She needs to not only help in the scoring department, but also being that ate, that leader. That's needed not only on the court, but also outside of the court as well.
Right, so Akari currently 2-4 right now, number 7. So they need all the wins that they could get. And let's move on to the next one. Alina Bakar from Cherry Tigo.
Yeah.
Currently at 3-3, number 5. So they have a chance at getting that number 4 spot. So what does Alina Bakar have to do here for Cherry?
Well, Alina Bakar, she's been doing a good job this entire conference. However, because their team is being studied all the time, she needs to change the offense and vary the attacks. It can't be all to the opposite. You have Mylene Paat there, but you need more variations with the middle. You have Karandang there, you have Shaya Dordor, you have Laura as well. So she needs to change it up to elevate her game and for them to win the next games.
We have a bit of consistency problems with Cherry Tigo. I think it's fair to say based on their record and, you believe that Alina Bakar could be a part of changing that.
Right.
Now, moving on though, na Choco Mucho at 2-3. Again, not the conference that they wanted. A bit of transition here. Dina Wong, someone that we know who can make a big impact in games, could have an even bigger impact, you feel, in the stretch run.
That's right. I chose, with Alina, I chose the playmakers, the players that are supposed to run their offense smoothly, right? The point of a setter is to allow your spikers to shine.
Yeah.
So Dina Wong needs to do that. You have Kat Tolentino, Mari Madayag, Bea De Leon, Cheng. You have the tools there. It's about who and when to set them. It's the strategy. So that's what we need from her the next games.
Well, Choco Mucho right now, I mean, they're going to have 3 games left. So they still have a lot of chance to turn this conference around. Let's move on to the next player on your list, which is Mila Pablo from the F2 Logistics. Currently at number 4, but that number 4 spot is not safe at all.
Not at all.
That's right. We have Mila Pablo, the shining light of the F2 Logistics, right? So their upcoming games, it's important that Mila Pablo, I keep saying this, elevate, right? You need to elevate your game more. You need to add variation to your attack. It's not always about power, but placement as well. She needs to be added more in back row attack as well. She's great in the front, but they need help as well, right? You have Maranyo, Galang, KKD, but Pablo needs to step it up a bit so they could enter that last spot.
I feel like we're saying this mainly because after her big game against Choco Mucho, there have been single-digit scoring games here for Mila. And, again, some of them were positive results here for F2 when you take a look at the whole process. But then expectations when it comes to Mila, it's a bit higher because of the talent that we know she has.
That's right. Well, that's why she needs to, how do I say this? She needs to help her team, right? The bottom line is to help each other. And it's important that they come together as a team. They're still under the system of Coach Ramil.
Yeah.
I mean, Coach Reg is there to help.
Yep.
But they need to come together as a team in their next games.
Well, Jamie, you've experienced both, trying to get more wins in order to stay alive in a conference, and also you've experienced staying on top. I mean, your collegiate level and also in the pro level. Jamie, I mean, what does that mean for you when you're in a situation wherein all you have to do is to win games?
Yeah.
In a volleyball conference, like a short conference,
right.
like the PVL.
I just look back at the reason why I'm playing, right? I'm playing for myself, for my teammates, the coaches, and you've worked so hard to get in this position. Why stop now?
Right.
Continue, and you want to end on a good note.
Jago, Jamie thinks that coming here is like a test.
Yeah, I'm being tested right now by these two. It's nerve-wracking.
But Jamie, you pass with flying colors again. Thank you again for coming on. We can't wait to have you again.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you.